Hey friends, Beta Dave here with an addendum to the How to Dream document. I want to add one more really powerful practice to the list, and that is to recognize the dream-like nature of everyday life. So as you go through your day, tune in and you can ask yourself, is this a dream? Or isn't this dreamlike? Or what if this were a dream? And it's interesting how that sensation is much more available at dawn and dusk, these liminal times of day. That's in my experience. The early morning hours, fog over a field, this sort of thing is very dreamlike. And but throughout the day, you can sort of do experiments. Like, am I dreaming? Like, if I'm dreaming, I could take off and fly right now. If I'm dreaming, I could multiply this object. Cool, like my dog is here. And so what if there were 25 versions of Rigby? And in a dream, if you're lucid, that's within your capacity. You could also try to make things bigger or smaller. That's another thing you can do when you're lucid in a dream. These are some of the basic activities that most people do when they get lucid in a dream, is to fly or teleport, um, is to make things bigger or smaller, or to multiply beings or objects. So it's a really powerful practice to test that during the day, because if you're doing it habitually during the day, you're much more likely to do it habitually in your dream. And that can be the trigger for lucidity. If you like stop and check, like, oh, this is a little strange, and all of a sudden, wait, am I dreaming? And one of the classic techniques is to flick a light switch. And this can be a trigger. So you go into a room, it's like, wait, am I dreaming? And flick the light switch. And if the light switch works properly, okay, fine. But in the dream, it's likely to, something funny is likely to happen when you flick the switch. So um, yeah, and of course, in your daily noticing, it might be something mystical, like the way the breeze is flowing through the leaves in a tree, but it might also be something totally mundane, sitting in traffic, watching a car pass. Like, these scenes can be made dreamlike. And so this is just another way of training your mind to attune to the dream realm, and just be curious, asking that question, is this a dream? And the more you ask that question during the day, and notice the dreamlike qualities of life. Again, synchronicity in waking life is a very dreamlike thing to have happen, where non-linear events seem to have an interrelated significance. That's the definition of synchronicity, and that happens all the time in dream. That's basically what dream is. And non-linear events that are somehow related. And so when synchronicities occur in your waking life, okay, there's a trigger for your dream practice. um there was one other thing to say about that. Anyway, I'll think of it later. Have fun. Talk to you soon.